I'm live, I'm back, I'm ready to play some 7-pointers. And we will choose normal speed, 2200 minimum rating. Oh, we got opponent already. Who's this? Okay, 105. Male 105 from Indonesia. Throw 4-1. He's going to double it. He makes the ace. So I could come up to the 20 or not. I'm going to do this. I don't really know why. 6-4, I think he just runs. God, it seems strange to do this. Yeah, this is possible. This just leaves too many blots. So I don't think he does this. Good morning, Justin. I think this is also a bit blotty. So I wouldn't do that. Could double hit, but all I need to do is get that checker out, so I don't think there's any reason to. And he's got a better board than me. So I've done what I wanted to do. I've escaped. Don't want to overthink, but it could be difficult for me to bring my checkers round without that extra checker on the mid. So shall I just play 6-1 like this? See, if I were him, I would make the point. Just going to close my door because it's a bit chilly. Yeah, because I don't think he wants a blotting board. 2-1, I can't safety. Oh no, hold on. I thought that was my checker on my own 2-point. So I have to leave a shot. So I could just play 6-3. And I don't see anything else really. But I don't want to put a checker on the 3-point. That's the problem. Because it doesn't unstack a point I really want to unstack. I really want to play 8-6, but then I don't have a 1. So I don't see anything. Just don't see anything better. Anyway, okay, so that was difficult. I think he should just make the 5. And how am I going to bring this home? The 3 covers. The 3 can cover, but the 6 is probably going to have to play 8-2. I want to keep the 16-point, I think. Well, let's play the 3 first. Okay. What else can I do? Okay, well, I'm lucky enough to get missed. That releases a lot of pressure. I know he's 4 pips up, but makes life easier for me. I probably don't need to cover blots too much because he shouldn't give me a shot. I mean, he could do if he wants to, but he probably shouldn't. even though I wouldn't be best placed to hit. Now I'm going to try and make something in my board. I think if I roll a 1, I will probably cover the 1 point from the 2 point. Okay, but that makes the 4 point. Now he should definitely, I mean, he'll do it. He didn't see it. Yeah. He should definitely run because he's 10 pips up. That's a significant amount, but not anymore. But how would he have known that that was coming? So 9 pips up. And I've got a quick count of the crossovers. The number of checkers I need to bring into my inner board. So there are 7. So that's 3. And he's got 3 plus 4, 7. He's got the same. He's got wastage. So doubling is fine. Have we got anyone else? Who have we got? We got Justin. I would have loved a 5. But that brings 2 checkers in. Again, the gap on the 5 point, not to my liking, but I think better to bring one in than not. Same, but now shall I just go for it? We got Gammon for life. Who is that? Someone. I don't know whether... Anyway, hello and welcome. Forgot I can just click on the checker tray like this. But it won't work unless I can take 2 checkers off. So play the 2 first.
Play which one?
So being 2-0 up makes a big difference to gammonish positions. The 6, I'm tempted to play 11 to 5, duplicating the 4, but worried about him having a 3 as well to hit. These ones confuse me. I would probably make the 4 point, but I'd have to have a second look because so he can duplicate some 2s when he hits on the 14 point. So meaning that my return hits are minimized. So anyway, he does it. 6 probably just comes down because he's got 6s anyway to hit. Doubling would be, I think, early, but not ridiculous. So he's just going to point on me. I'm not sure about his 5-4. I think he's just having a look, but he will point on me. Of course, if I fan, then it's like close to a pass. So you give yourself... what shall I do here? So 6s are duplicated if I keep the checker on the 18 points. So he's desperate to hit with the big stack from the mid, but I can't do anything to mitigate that. He's got 5 checkers there, practically 6 when you count the one on 11. Yeah, even having done this, he should double. I'm comfortable enough to take. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't double. So will he double now? But I still think I'd take. So with these positions, you have to look at how many points in board your opponent has, because if he's only got 2 points in board and I've got 2 blots there, even when he covers, I can just make one of the anchors, and then when I make the anchor, I've got such a good game. I'm going to take... So he hits and covers, puts two men on the bar, but as soon as I roll a 4, of course, I'm doing fine. Even a 1. And even when I don't, let's see what happens. Am I completely dead? Well, he's still only got 3 checkers, 3 points in his board. And he can't make a 4th. So still I have 5s, 1s, and 4s to come in on. So judging by what happened, it looks like it was an easy take. After that, of course, it's death. He has to think about which point. I think both are good. If you make the 4, you have more builders for the 5. And do you keep a builder for the 1 point, I think? So, funny thing with Backgammon is, as long as you have the chance of making the 24-point anchor, which is kind of slipping away, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. I would probably say it's unlikely now. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Sorry, got to get up. Try and monitor where the cat is. Okay, so 6-1. He's going to bring it in. A bit of a dead game when you have no decisions, really. I don't think I did anything wrong. And even being backgammoned, I'll still be in it. He's taking his time. Yeah. And there's really not very much to talk about. And I suppose most of you join because you want to hear, oh my god, BG. BG! You want to hear, like, something useful. Ding ding! So we're kind of Crawford. Don't really fancy pointing on him. I think this is okay. Okay, so that's a great roll, but so now I note that I'm up in the race, so I just try and run my back checkers. I could even play 18-8. It's going to be difficult to clear the 18. It always is, but I'm liable to get stuck, so I just have to lump it, really. Now I can go for it, I think. 11 pips. I'm a bit worried about my board, and I've got about his board being a 3-point board, and I've got a blot. But I do feel it's right to... I feel it's right to run, so I'm going to run. Problem is, when you get that guy safe, and you don't necessarily, you see, get that guy safe the next time. And although I'd like to minimize shots by playing to the 10 points, I think I need to make the board so that if I hit back after he hits me, My God, it's so easy to... Oh, it's so easy to lose. You just lose a backgammon and then you make a silly... what can this do? I can just play safe with this, which I of course should. Suddenly filling in all the gaps. So I will hit to deny him. I don't want him to have an ace point game. I haven't got that many covers. Okay, we can just do that. That's fine. No need to have the 6 point. I guess, and if I don't want to leave a shot, I have to do this. And then the beauty of just being able to clear, you don't have to think about winning a gammon, which is always a concern when you're playing a money game or when gammons are active, but lovely feeling just to be able to, you know, ding ding. So I can just try and get him to take a pass or pass or take. So I don't think there's any need to do anything yet with the cube. And yeah, what I'm just hoping to hit him back, make sure, okay, hit him back on the 5 and try and make the 5 point. Okay, so I can definitely double this. This is very easy take, but I think I have to, just in case I actually roll something really good. And then I don't want to lose my market. It's amazing how quickly things turn. So what do I do with the last 2? I don't see much else in this. This gives a 3, 6. And that was annoying. She's just going to come out. Doesn't want to be hit on the 3 point. Okay, that's perfect. Makes the bar. You see, that is just... It's just... Yeah, you don't want to strip the 8 point and put a checker where it's not going to serve you, even though it's slightly safer. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can just point on him. No. Why am I... What am I doing? What am I doing? Can make the 6 prime. And now it seems pretty clear not to hit. Just let him just crunch really badly. And his strategy should be, he needs to hit me and get me to hit him. I don't think he should be doing that. He needs to give himself an opportunity to hit him so he can send more checkers back, I think. Because every time there's no contact and there's no hits, his timing is just a lot worse than mine. So he's going to crunch very quickly. So that's why 6-4's a really bad roll. Because he can't hit me. I suppose since I can slot the 3. Hey, Eric. Yeah, since I can slot the 3, I don't know what that voice was. Since I can slot the 3, I'm a little bit woozy, actually. So he just needs to hit, I think, and spread him out and hope that I have to hit him back. This is his only chance. He's going to lose enough gammons such that it doesn't make much difference if he gets another checker sent back. So I'm not sure. He's doing a lot of shuffling. Don't know what he's doing. Suppose I don't want to stay there just in case he hits me. And I've got enough of his checkers back. Okay, double one. I suppose he has to give very good roll. Is he going to come off there? So if he does that, then I'm going to try and squeeze him off the 24-point anchor. So I think he should keep all of them spread. So keep a spare on the 24 and on the 23. So this seems to delay my bearing most. So he's only got kind of one. Okay, that, yeah, see that. I'm not sure about that. So I can just clear the, if I clear the 7-point, he rolls a 6. Then, unless it's a 5-6 or a double 6. It's a great roll. So 4 is forced. I'm not sure if there would be any reason to give him a double shot. I could play 5 to 4 with maybe that's better. A little bit. Two one. 3-1. Can't complain about what a beautiful roll. Okay, not a great position anymore. Suddenly kind of a badish position. What's he got? 3-1. Oh, so he's thinking about coming off the 24. Don't think this is right. Don't think so. Am I going to win a match? It looks like it. I mean, he can still save it. I've got 3 checkers, but that's... It's going to be hard. I've seen it done. Okay. 322. That's acceptable, I suppose, on a stream, and I'm like, what do we do? What do we do? I want to get it on the thingy. Catty, bugger off. So I'm going to get it up on XG. He seems to overthink. Definitely happens when you play on a slowish time control. That you overthink. You overthink, especially when you're woozy. Oi. Eric Peterson. Should we put that the other way round, because that was the way round. So just have a quick look. 2-1. Should I come up? Okay, it doesn't matter which. I could either play the 1 to the 20 point. So he had the 6-4. I thought he should just run. Was he behind in the race? So he could have made the 2 point, which would have been a blunder. So he should have played 13-3. I didn't mind that, but I thought he should have just run. But I've got stacks, and also if he leaves me alone, then I've got chances to safety up my 2-back checkers, so that would be a bad idea. Hitting on the 1 point was okay here to make use of the fact he's got a spare checker. Hold on 1 sec. What? (6-5). Yeah, I just came out. And then I had this 3-2 where I could have just played 13-8, but I thought that it would be difficult to... It's going to be difficult to bring the position home as it was. And then this 2-1, I should have just played 13-10. So that was the alternative. I didn't know how to decide between them. 13-7, 6-3 was a touch better. I don't know why he came out with this 5-5. For the life of me. 5-2 I could have done a little bit better. Just make a point now rather than leave 2 points in board. This was my nice double. So, and then we only had like 4 games. What did we have? 4 games. It's not very... I should have slotted... Oh, God, I should have done the deuce. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, so... Didn't see that play. 13-4 was a little bit better, but it was close-ish. Wasn't a blunder to hit on the 14 point. Then I thought he missed a cube, and he did. And this was a pass. Hard to pass this, I think. His 3s are duplicated. Maybe the way you look at it is that you think, well, he's going to make a point, and then even if you anchor, you're not doing that well when you're 2-0 up and you need to protect your lead. But I think a lot of my bad PR comes from the fact I didn't have any decisions there, so I wasn't able to get my PR down. 5-5 is actually right there. 1-5 coming out. Is it terrible to play 18-8? Yes. I shouldn't have. I was too tempted by this split, but my board versus my opponent's board is bad, so I shouldn't go for it now. And as you can see, you don't get the checkers safe, and then I had to leave another shot, and then I got punished. And it was only my 2-6 that got out of there, so that was like bad. It was bad play, not the worst. And here I should just let him anchor with a 3-2. So even this is a cube because you can roll 1-1 or 3-3 and he can fan, and he won't be able to take next go. So you will have lost your market. I remember with this 4-1 I played it quite quickly. I wasn't sure, but what was right with the 3-2? Oh no, I can hit there, and then what was I thinking? This 2-2. Okay, coming to the 9 point. Making the deuce was a mistake, but I didn't do it, thankfully. I thought these plays seem quite natural to me. He couldn't. It doesn't seem like he did anything wrong. There's not much he could have done. Did I? Yeah, funny here. You should just leave a double shot and get the guy closer. So that if he hits with a 6, then he has to break the anchor. That's kind of a hard thing to think about. What he shouldn't have come. Yeah, big blunder to come off the. Otherwise, he was doing fine, actually. I think he would have outplayed me. Okay, that was it. Let's get back to the grindstone. So the PRs are completely different on XG. What am I trying to do? Match play, 7 points. Gammon for life. I still haven't worked out why. So I think the people that have numbers after their YouTube handles are the ones that don't have a Midcock59. Okay, mycock. Are the ones that don't have YouTube channels. So I'm going to make the 2 point. Where is he's Turkish? Ah, Koch. Koch means something, doesn't it? Done it. So he rolls double 5. So I know not to split because I'm way down in the race. So we know he'll play fast. We think he will. So probably again shouldn't split. It's going to take too much time over things. 6-5 is nice. He can run and then just leave one checker vulnerable. We'll have a thinky. So my 3s are duplicated. I'm behind, so I don't want to come up and be hit on the 21 point. I could make the 3 point, which is not the point I want. Yeah, I don't love it. I somehow prefer 13-8-6-4, but I'm going to do this because now I've got gaps in my board which I don't like. So that plays safe, relatively, leaving 7s and 8s. 6-5, of course, allows me to make the 18 and keep some sort of contact. 4-2 unstacks. So he's not playing fast. I was wrong. He's playing at a good pace. So I've got to stay back. He should cube this. He's 22 pips up. I think I can take. The last one I took, and it was a big pass. He should just try and play this safe. I think I'll be passing. Perhaps just play them down. That's the play I like. Get them all closer. Don't necessarily have to fill in the gap. I don't think I can take whatever I roll. It doesn't look good. If I think about it too much, I'll end up taking, so I shouldn't think about it. I mean, there are some numbers that are bad, but I'm just going to let it go. I'm going to trust my instinct. Prolong the match rather than let it be over too quickly. I think I just have to run from the point I don't want to. Much rather run from the 23 point, but it's blocked. So he can play 5 down, 4 up, which is really nice for him because he's got the 5 point. He's controlling the outfield now. I think to protect myself, I have to point on him. But it seems awkward. But what can you do? This is the thing that protects the blot on the 15 the most. So only leaving 7 shots unless something else hits. Double 5 hits. So there's that 8 shots. It's 8 shots, not 8. It's 8 shots. So now I've got a clear path to victory. I'm ahead in the race. I just need to, there we go, escape that checker. Always good to know what you want to do. That makes the 4 point. And then you need to know when you can double. I don't think this is anywhere near doubling territory until I solve the problem of the 15 point. Big impediment. Well, should he have come out there being... So I can't move any of those. Being up in the race. Being down in the race. Me being up in the race. I don't think so, unless I missed something. So I'm 11 pips up. Again, often ends up in some sort of holding game in BG, which this is. I think he needs to give himself some playability, so he has to clear the 13 points. Which he does. Same for me. So now we're just facing off. Two gunners facing off at each other. Would this ever be a double with this 5-away contact with any sort of pip lead? And I don't think it would. Maybe unless I had like 25 pip lead, which is really unlikely, but 10 pip lead, certainly not. And now I just have to be wary of, he's going to have playable numbers, so I'm likely to break before him. Do I really want to bring a checker in? Probably not. I'm going to go for this. I mean, most likely, I'm asking myself, what's the most likely variation? The one where one of us has to break. Well, actually, if he has to break, so that logic is wrong. If he has to break, I do need a board, so maybe I shouldn't have done that. Now I don't think it can be right to leave a one shot, which makes a huge swing on the ones. The ones otherwise wouldn't be that good for him. And now I have to presumably carry on keeping a 6. So unfortunately, I've busted my board. I haven't been able to use my 6-4. Feels really uncomfortable. It's unlikely that I'll be able to clear my 15 point safely. So only double 1, double 2, double 3, double 4. And now I'm tempted just to make the 6 point. Just in case I don't break. But then it seems wrong to force myself to break with any 6 but double 6. So he went for it. I don't think I would have done. Okay, I've got wastage. Even if I hit, I don't win, so... And we can see before the double 5, he was up in the race, even though pip count was in my favour. Although he's taken more checkers off than me, I don't think he can take this. That's crazy, no? Just to take so quickly. I don't understand that. Well, he's got a chance. Double 3. Does double 2... No, double 2 didn't work. Two comes down, I think. I can make the 11. But I think it's better for me to make the anchor, seeing that he's got a checker on the 11, which would be liable to hit me. That's going to hit both. I can't just tidy up 2 blocks and not hit. By playing 14, 13, 11, 6. Not 14, 13, 11, 6. Sorry, 18, 13, 14, 13. That's a better structure. So I suppose that's the 5. If I hit, I leave 3 blots. Am I going crazy? Maybe it's just, this seems normal, but I don't like it. Maybe I'll just do this. So what if he rolls a 4? If he rolls a 6, well, at least I've only got 1 back, but he can miss me. Whereas this leaves a lot of shots. I immediately regret that play. Because now even when it works, it's difficult to consolidate the position. Unless you roll this. Now, do I make the 2 point? This isn't easy either. Or do I make the 9? Feels like I need a landing spot. If he just comes in on the 20, surely I want the luxury of the 9-point landing spot. Again, this is just like a standard kind of backgame scenario where I don't think you double. His timing is fine until you've got all the checkers kind of in. Like, well, not in, but the 3 checkers down, the 3 checkers at the mid need to be probably on the 7. I'm just thinking, how do I can't play safe. Okay. Don't want to be hit on the 5 point, so I think I'm gonna come out to the 18. Although it leaves more shots, but he has to break the mid to hit, so that was a good roll for him. This is awkward. I guess I have to come in on the 24 point. And just come down, I think. So double, what did he roll? He rolled double 4. What an amazing roll. But he's still got 4 checkers back. So this should be a no double, I would say. But not if he's going to roll a 6-2. Double 3, he can make the 3 point. Took me a while. And make the full prime. It could be better for me. So 4-1. There are some cracking numbers. So it'll just come out from the back. He's taken all the wind out of my sails. So for some reason, yeah, I'm not seeing, like, the first move I saw was coming out from the front. Can hit. It's a bit far-fetched, but it's possible. So with the hope that he comes in on the 1 point. I don't think so. I'm just trying to... I'm just thinking, should I be splitting? Should I? Have no idea. Just trying to bring the checkers in and not leave another shot, I think. There's also part of me that wants to make the 23. Not sure about that. Maybe he could have cleared the 8 point actually. So reasonable chances of saving the gammon. I think that was right to clear the 8 so that you don't need a gap. He takes 2 off, nice. That was the problem with not going with the 5-1, that I get stuck, but if I went with the 5-1, I gave him too many pointing numbers. So double 5 seems to work? No. So this is a really active score. It's yellow on the... So aren't you after 4-2 actually? See what he rolls. I think I can double this. He's going to run. Let's think. So this is like... I've forgotten what my activity spectrums, what the levels were, but the highest level 6 was 4 away, 2 away. This, especially when he does that, he shouldn't do that to try and not get hit, but I'm just going to take a moment, but I'm sure this is enough to double, even being 6 pips down, because it's gammonish. Even if I rolled 5-1, which doesn't hit, he needs to cover. Even if he covers, he's got a worse board than me. But knowing that the score is 5 away, 2 away is a massive clue that you can double. So something like this, he still needs to cover to equalize. And even then, I still don't regret doubling. His board is slightly worse than mine. Now, he's got himself into a position. 6-5 should run. I don't know why he's not. So 3 good rolls, and he's just slightly in front. And maybe I regret doubling 6-3. I think I just make the 3 point. 4-3 can play 13-9, 11-8. She will do. So still I can't deliver the knockout blow. I think I just split. And come up. I'm not sure whether I need to make this or not. Okay, I'm going to. I suppose so. So everything went wrong, and I've still got a chance, and I was going to be 6-2 down anyway. So you hardly lose anything from doubling. clears safely. Should just make the one. I've got a tiny chance in the race. So he can't hit. Am I going to run? Am I going to run? Am I? I don't know. He's got wastage as well. I'm gonna run. Feels wrong. Whatever I do feels wrong. Yeah, I don't know. Well, he would have just cleared the 8 point. Was it really worth staying back for 6-1 and 6-4? Mm-hmm. 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 Finish. What is this? Like, no idea. Oh, 2 double sixes. Shortish match, I think, wasn't it? A shortish match. Okay, I'm going to download it. Have a quick look. It doesn't want to analyze the 5-2. Okay, so what was this? He missed the cube. Oh yeah. This was where I just was sure it was a huge parts. I mean, of course. So the 5-2 was right. Another short match, just 2 games. 6-3, I had to run. Why didn't he point on me? Oh, 5-4. Double 6, I pointed. This standoff. Computer on 4-ply like 6-1-3-1. Which is a bizarre. I should have cleared. Oh no, that's difficult. That's difficult. So with the 6-4, I should have tried to clear the 15 points. And it left. My God, it left a 1, and I don't know. The worrying thing is I don't really understand. Does anyone understand? Okay, then it got into a race, which I won. Oh, I didn't look. Okay, I could have done that. So this play that I made, this invention, wasn't so bad. Just normal to try and hit on the 5 point because the resulting position is so much better if it goes well for you. Double 4 was equal. 5-2 coming out to the 18 is slightly better than staying there and playing 6-4. 8-3, I kind of consider it. This was a blunder. Duplicating a 2, I think. I don't know. Don't really know why. 6-1, 3-2. So I shouldn't be splitting. I love to split and try and get to the 23 point, but it could end up costing me more gammon, so I should never do that. So this was a big cube. That's funny. Wow, I shouldn't split here. Is that right? Is that right? So what about the that play was right to come out, but it was close. So all these plays need to be looked at on a high analysis level. So I have a 5-2 to play here. And if I leave, I can be pointed on. I suppose it's just one of these things that I never learn. I have a bias towards keeping my board. But if you go, then you just give him too many swing numbers that otherwise wouldn't be that good for him, which are the pointing numbers. Just want to have a quick look. What's it looking at? Still prefers 6-4, 6-1 on slightly higher level of analysis. And then there was something else I wanted to look at. Wasn't that this one? 6-1, 3-1. This is a crazy play. So playing 6-1 is the only way that you keep all three spares on the outside. So it makes sense. Right, am I going to play one more? The viewers demand it. Am I going to play one more? Still holding up 6-1, 3-1. But why not 6-1, 4-2? That doesn't make sense. Where's 6-1, 4-2? It hasn't included it in his lit in. Yeah. Okay. Rocky Zoki. Okay, that's a standard double three. NER, where is NER? Could hit. He could try it, go for something that like duplicates ones. So now by doing that, he puts a checker where he doesn't want it. It was a really bad roll for him. Maybe he needed to equalize the position, and that would argue for playing 6-5. And then you play 13-11 with the 2, so that you can cover if you miss, if I miss. Okay, I've already got a really strong position, but I don't think it's quite a double yet, although it could be. It's very close. I could point, but I think I'm just going to do this. Because lots of the numbers were bad. If he wants to come up, he's going to have to play 6-2, which is really ugly. I don't know what he should do. This is probably better. If he's going to come up, he should probably do that. But I'm not sure he should come up at all because it's really dangerous. I would be very surprised if he does that and passes. He's having a think. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind passing that at all. But should he have... What should he have done with the 4-2? Should we just try and escape? So one of the downsides is that this leaves not only 3s, but 8s and 10s. Just trying to squirm my way home. Yeah. Okay. Just trying to process the information. I can feel my brain, the cogs turning. So double 2 is a great roll. 12 pips could be enough. But since it's a long race... Interesting. So I've blocked him in, so there is value to having the 9 and the 10 point. That makes my race maybe slightly better. And 12 pips from here. So I'm not in danger of the position turning around very quickly, which is a positive thing for me. And I'm 1-0 up. Does that help me double? Because if I win 2 points, I get to 3-0, which is good. Don't think it's quite a double though. Okay. I mean, presumably he will, and will he still take this? I think so. Tough decision, because even though I might not have lost my market with that double 2, I might have rolled double 6. Okay, so he does pass. The last one I don't know. I wanted to leave the checker on the 18 so that I could make the 18. So he's got to hit, yeah. He's got to hit. And I suppose I have to too. Because he's got those 2 blots. Can make the 4, but I can just hit him. Two 0 up. Could it still be a double, actually? It could be. So 1-3 and 6-3 and anything else. 6-3 and 1-3 are really good. And double 6. I think it's a little bit early because my structure is weak. I'm not even sure how I should play my numbers. What if I roll a 4-3? Okay, I'm gonna wait. 1. And not covering is really bad. So delighted I didn't double. Yeah, tricky. For sure. Tricky. I think it probably wasn't. Judging by what actually happened. 3-1, I can just safety this. I think he needs to unstack. Maybe. 4-3, that... Just, I wasn't sure about that either. I could have come up, but I didn't want to just take too much time. And I saw that I could, because of my 18 point, that a 6 would link up. Don't want to go deep there, do you? If I hit, he comes in on the... Okay. The only thing I was thinking about is what move enables me to get my checkers from the 18 point round, and even though he would have fanned if I'd hit him on the deuce, would that give me enough? Should I do that? 3-2-1, okay. Would that give me enough to get my checkers round? I don't think so. Again, same choice. So I'm giving up on hitting now. So let's say I roll a 7. Obviously I can't hit. Peak 2539. Wow. Can I take this? He's gonna double. I don't know. I actually just don't know yet. I don't know what's going on. So if he doesn't hit, he's only got a 3-point board. So the score is a factor. He's only got a 3-point board though. That's a positive for me. My instinct was this is just an easy take. So what? I'm kind of more worried about him not hitting now and then having a stronger board. Like if he rolls 6-4, makes his 2 point, plays 9-3. If I had a 4-point board, that would be easy enough. Doesn't look great. Okay. Because of the score, I think, but... Okay, well that's easy. This, I think, hits. No. Okay. 1, 2. That's a good roll. That's decent. So, I mean, he's got 2s, 5s and 3s and 6s come out, but I think this is quite a bit too early. Even if he rolls like the absolute nuts, like 5-3, he still has to come out. So he should hit and split. If I dance, then... I feel it should be takeable, but I'll probably end up thinking too much about it. Yeah. I didn't fan. That's good. And he gets to cover. I suppose I want to keep the 5 prime. Again, this would be... Okay. Now it's too good. So he's semi-escaped, and I've got 2 men back. I mean, it's kind of... There's certainly reasons you might take, but it looks like a humongous pass. So if he doesn't escape... Well, it's not a humongous pass. If he doesn't escape, if he rolls a 5, then I've still got 20%. If he doesn't escape... I can just maybe point on him. And then how am I doing? I'm doing okay, but not amazingly. Because I still get 2 men behind his 5 prime. I think this is close, but I'm going to let it go. 1. And then the 4th, this. Okay, we can double this. I don't think he can pass because of the duplication of 4s and the fact I've only got a 2-point board, etc. Okay, he didn't want to take, but he did. Okay, so I'm going to have to cover, I think. So if I don't cover it, it's not good. And I can make the 18. And am I glad I covered? Long way to go, though. 1, 2, 3. That's better. This has got to be better. It doesn't have to be, but it seems like it is. So now we have to clear the 18. I duplicated my own 3s. Maybe that was why I should have just played the 1 to the 4-point. So he should definitely hit. Oh no. I'm surprised. Oh, I think he should hit. I think. Now I've got awkward rolls. So yeah, even though I wasn't sure about hitting there, but I had more awkward rolls, so made it better for him not to hit. What's he doing? What is he doing? Would like to have come off the 18. Okay, so 6-1's a reasonable roll for him. He can just slot the 5. Yeah. Okay. I could keep the 7, but then I would be in danger of leaving some shots as well. He's obviously not going to do this. Ace. Very stodgy game. He's taking his time, but I think he's playing. I think this is the right play. So I would be forced off the 18 anyway. And I'm starting to fall asleep. So he hasn't got much choice. He just has to play to the 13 and this was part of the problem in breaking the 22-point. So he could even think about leaving it there. definitely taking his time. What's going on? Misclick. Anyway, I'm still doing... What's going on? I'm still doing okay. Starting to lose the will. Okay, he's not going to double. I mean, yeah, fine, he can take his time. He's taking a lot of time suddenly, and I'm ready to go. Doesn't seem like... Okay, but now I look at it again, possibly. I mean, but I don't think it's enough to redouble. %. I could have... Was my take point? I mean, I didn't even want to think about it. I mean, it seemed way too early. Way too early. Not way. Why am I saying way? Because he's taking his time and I'm losing patience. But it's close. That's not going to be enough. Oh my. It might have been a redouble, but I don't know, it was just... Oh, that's bad. What did I do wrong? Quick look. Yeah, this pass, it wasn't... So he had this 4-2, he had a 4-2 here. And he could have just played 8-2 or 13-7, but he came up and put himself in line. Thank you very much for watching. Just not in the... So I should have hit fine. That was tricky to... 2 down. Yeah, and he passed. So he's 4-2, but... Difficult decisions. 5-6-5, I wasn't sure if I should hit or not. Couldn't be bothered really to think. Possibly I should. No, okay. Close-ish. 15-4. What was this? Yeah, I don't think this was a pass either, but I might have missed a cube. Probably not. Nope. Nope. Nine, 7, 2, 6. I didn't even think about the double two. Shouldn't have hit. At least I didn't cube this, which was good. 24, 21. Okay, that's small. Tricky little plays. Okay, I should have pointed. Okay, that's really bad. That's a bad play. Double six was a bad play. This, okay, that was easy. So this was an easy take. That was difficult. Suspected something was off. God, I should have gone for it. I didn't even think about playing 1813, but I see it now. This was just nothing. I was thinking about it for ages. Bizarre. I am out of here. Alright. Bye, everyone. End stream.